I designed Megan to protect you.
There's King of the Pit TV signing in. Black Magic. 4.8 million views. This is the most listened to track on this record so far. Jay Fangry says, kids are discovering Slayer today. That gives me hope for the world. You know what? I wish I could discover Slayer again for the first time. I don't even know if I'd like him, to be honest. I don't even know what my entry to Slayer was. I got Rain in Blood on CD from HMV. That quite possibly was the first time I properly listened to Slayer. Or it might have been on Guitar Hero, to be fair. I might have played Rain in Blood on Guitar Hero. Jason says, of the big four, Slayer is clearly the most direct influence on the birth of groove metal. That's an interesting statement. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Phantom Lord says, easily my favourite Slayer riff. One of the most epic intros and songs ever. I love it. This riff has always screamed heavy metal to me. Come on. Come on. We're in for a treat here, people. This is Black Magic. Yo, if you want to check out all of my full album listens and commentaries, you can do so by the link in the description of this video. Support the King of the Pit. I might have to get you. So here, you support on that Patreon, yeah. And I'll do a Patreon only, me moshing in this room. I'll show you my pit moves, people. Let's go. Black Magic. Here we go. Yo, I know this one. How's it go? I know this one. Ooh. Oh, did they tune half a step down on this record? Because they tend to tune half a step down. That was my cover of Black Magic, everyone. Yo, people were saying that first riff was the most heavy metal riff. This is the real riff. This is the real riff. This is the mosh riff. This is the push party. Yo, I'm gonna say this is the best track on the record. This is the best. This is thrash metal. This is 10 out of 10 thrash metal. This is the best track on the record. This is the best riff on the record. The best riff and the best vocal pattern upon the riff. This is everything it should be. Yeah, and after we've listened to this, I'm going to play it again, but like, I'm going to add the 1.25 speed on it. For the real thrashers out there. I'm going to put some respect on, is it Kerry King on the rhythms? Because that rhythm guitar, when that solo kicks in, is crushing. It's so heavy. Listen to that, there's only like, what, 3, 4, 5 power chords. But the way they're played and the intervals between them just sound so heavy. That's an evil rhythm right there. Dude, if a band came out, right, just with like a 2-track single or a 3-track, I think it would diet down too much. It'd dilute it if it was like a full EP. But like a 2-track or a 3-track, right? They had this production value and they had this song. They basically had this, Black Magic, as their debut single. That would be wild. If a band did that, that would be wild. So instead of like splashing all of your pooled money to like do a full record, if you just said, right, what's the best tunes we got? You know what, Black Magic, that's a good tune. We should definitely keep that. Instead of doing 12 tracks, should we just take all this money and just go to a decent sound engineer, get it mastered well, get some nice artwork and just do 3 tracks? Nah, fuck it, let's do 2 tracks, but keep Black Magic on and then release this. How powerful of an introduction would that be? Yo, have you heard that band? This is a banger. It goes to show as well, the best riffs aren't the most technical. Dun, 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 dun. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to the thrash riff. Well, I'm gonna go from the top, and we're gonna add a little bit more speed to the mix. All right. So hold on to your hats, people. Let's go. This one's for the real metalheads out there. This is how the real metalheads do it. Come on now. Come on. There you go. The speed on the drums, it was starting to blur into like a bit of a fall apart crossover thrash band. You know what I mean? Where they just sort of go out of the way to play so fast that it's like they can't keep this up. This is crazy. Like, what's going on? You know the ones. Budget recordings and all that. Let's keep it moving. We got Tormentor on next door, right? Which is a pretty metal title. Let's keep it moving.